Hey, you beautiful twin flames, and welcome back to Tarot for You 444. I'm really guided to do a twin flame check-in video because there has been so much strange energy going on. For those of you who believe or follow astrology, we're in the Mercury retrograde period. And as I've said before, all your exes could be coming back from Texas or wherever they're from. I thought it was funny. I actually said that in one of my other videos, and a comment came down and someone said my ex is from Texas. So the synchronicity there. But wherever your exes are from, they could be coming back. And that's the universe trying to see whether or not you've let go of, what do I want to say? Whether you've let go of them, whether you're willing to let them come back. Have you let that thing, that person, place or situation go? Or not yet. So what I'm guided to do is a twin flame reading. Wow, this is interesting. Twin flame reading. We're going to have a look at both the divine masculine and the divine feminine. We're going to tie it all in together, and I'm going to give you some advice for your current situation. I'm just guided to shuffle a little bit longer. There we go. Divine feminine ready to go now. Wow. Wow, divine feminine. I'm so proud of divine feminine. Many of you are being very highly intuitive right now. This is the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess. You kind of know that now's not the right time to reach out. Now's not the right time to get into your mind space regarding the connection. Many of you might be feeling melancholy at this time. And I feel like you're channeling your energy elsewhere apart from the connection. So, whoa, that's what's going on with divine feminine right now. She's also thinking, what secret is divine masculine holding from me? If he's not communicating with me right now, there must be something that he's hiding. Quite often as humans we connect, someone not talking with withholding of information. The idea of concealment is here. The idea of, for some of you, is he going out and celebrating with others? Or if he's in a third party connection, perhaps he's just decided to settle for that. It's a real settling energy. Maybe he's just settled for that. Maybe I need to focus on my ambitions. If you have a mission, focus on your mission. Many divine feminines are finding that they're numb from the connection because it's not happening in the 3D physical tangible world. They're kind of feeling the need, or being forced into the need of, I'm gonna do me, boo. That's kind of what's happening. Divine masculine is literally coming through as the Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to be slow. I'm not going to make any apologies to anyone about the way I'm moving. This is who I am, and I don't feel the need to move in a quick way. And this is because of the toxicity, perhaps, that they've encountered in the recent past on social media. Also, you know, it can be the toxicity that they have in their own life. Many of them have addictions, and many of them find it difficult to go within and look at themselves. You know, I'm getting that phrase, take a red hot look at yourself. We also have the witchcraft symbol here. Some of them had, you know, love spells on them, black magic on them, curses, however you want to put it. It's energy work being done on them in the recent past. Some of them have still got that issue going on now. So you might feel like when you try, you know, if that resonates for you, you might feel like when you try and connect with your divine masculine that you cannot. It's like there's a block in the way. You don't know what's going on with them. Now, divine feminine is kind of feeling this masculine energy coming through her. You know, I'm gonna be sexy for me. I'm gonna be intuitive and loving for me. I'm going to be loyal to me. Isn't that interesting? Divine feminine is kind of no bleeps given right now, no apologies for her way. She's already spent a lot of time grieving over the connection. She's already done a million scenarios in her mind. Maybe he's doing this, maybe he's doing that, maybe he's enjoying his karmic partnership, maybe he's just working, maybe he's in Guatemala feeding the monkeys, remember? Maybe he's in Yugoslavia learning a new language. And so she goes, well, I don't have any more energy to give this connection for right now. I really don't. I don't want to look outside of myself to him. The thing is that your divine masculine is thinking of you. Here's the Empress showing up here, thinking of you, realizing that perhaps in the recent past you've moved on. Many divine masculines realize their toxicity here, and also that they kind of made you float on a boat in the middle of the ocean. You notice how this boat has no oars and is being pulled around by the toxicity of the masculine, who is currently now going through a dark night of the soul. For some it's major, for some it's only minor. He's lost his passion for life in general. He's lost his passion for his divine feminine, but the idea of her is what keeps him going. In the past, he knows he has disconnected from her, Again, we have, you know, she's being left there to fend for herself, right? And it also, in the recent past, she's had to stand there alone. And he knows that he doesn't want to do this, but he also knows that he can't help it right now. This actually came in the reverse, so it was the reverse of the star. So he's unwilling to heal the connection right now. He's unwilling to reach out and talk about what he's going through, because that would mean he would need to connect in with his feelings. He doesn't want to do that. Now, the divine feminine comes into this idea in her mind that says, you know, I don't want to be his rival. If he's not balanced and ready for the transformation, then that's up to him. This is kind of what she's thinking, right? She's very good at understanding the depth of this connection. She's very good at realizing that he needs to do things in moderation, because she is. So as she leads the connection right now, her moderation will bring about his realization for moderation. As she transforms herself, rising like the phoenix, it will instigate this in him. So that's what's going on here, is that the divine feminine realizes that the only truth is really her. And it was just 12:12 on the timer there. But the only truth is that this journey is really all about her, and he is merely a reflection of what she is doing. When he gets through this dark night, when he gets through this being on his own, he will realize who was loyal to him and waiting for him the whole time. This is someone having a realization. You know, notice the little boy and the dog, and then he's a grown man with the dog. You know, the divine feminine has been there for me for a really long time. Despite how I've shown up or not shown up. Many divine feminines have cried over their divine masculines because they miss them so much. And many divine masculines will be in tears over their divine feminine because they miss them so much. But there's still this unwillingness to bring love to the connection, because there's such a need for him to love himself right now. So the divine feminine is in these beautiful energies of balancing out her feminine and masculine here. It's this beautiful dance of, I can't be there for him right now in the physical world because he's not allowing me to be. All I can do is take care of me. But she's not doing it in an arrogant way. She's not doing it in a narcissistic way or in a, you know, an FU kind of way. She's doing it in a grounded way. It's the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles showing up for her. This is so beautiful, because this is someone grounding in their resourcefulness. Knowing that they cannot rely on the connection in the 3D to get them through. Knowing that intuition See the bottom of the card. Intuition here with the Queen of Cups is how she gets through. I don't know, there's this song trying to come to me, but I've never really heard it before. It's something like, how am I going to make it through the night? And she can hear him calling out to her. But at the same time, she knows that he needs the solace. Because it's in the solace and in the separation that he has these realizations that he needs her. That he doesn't have to do this alone. That all he needs to do is pick up the phone or pick up, where they left off on social media, etc. But he needs to realize that for himself. He needs to come to that realization for himself. And so Divine Feminine sits and waits in this nurturing, loving energy. At least that's the advice of Spirit. But she's not waiting in a needy way. She's not going, well, where is this text? And where is this phone call? And where is this message? She's just simply holding space for him in a nurturing way. And I feel like he's singing, where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home, back to the open arms of a love that's waiting there? And if somebody loves you, won't they always love you? I look in your eyes and I know that you still care for me. Now that's a Whitney Houston song called Where Do Broken Hearts Go? Being channeled by the masculine right now. He wants to say, you're the most passionate person I've ever met. I've never met anyone like you in my life. I can't get it up for anyone else, you know what I mean? Sexually speaking, no one else does it for him. He says, I'm going through a time right now. I don't know what to do. This is, some shit's going down. This is that either mini or major dark night of the soul. And so he stays in hermit mode. He finds solace in the depth of his own soul. What he doesn't realize is that when he's connecting in with himself like this, it pricks up the Divine Feminine's ears, because she goes, I can feel you. That Phil Collins song. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. Oh Lord, right? It's a huge, profound thing that's going on. Look up the lyrics for that Phil Collins song. It's like he can feel it in the air. He knows it's right there. And again, the Knight of Pentacles shows up. I'm not moving anywhere until I know what's going on. What is this feeling that I'm feeling? He doesn't like to feel. The Divine Masculine does not like to feel. But because he's divine, he does feel. Many of them who are still in the third dimensional consciousness will really despise this feeling that they're feeling, right? Why don't I want to mix with the people around me? Why am I so different to the others? Why do I feel like I'm on this alone? Why are people arguing with me? Right? And then we have the Seven of Swords here. I'm pushing everyone away. Just leave me the fuck alone, you know? That's kind of what he wants to say. Leave me the fuck alone. Just leave me alone. I'll get through this on my own. In this card, he's holding a knife, you know? There are many people in his life that he's wanted to showcase that knife to and say, look, just fucking leave me alone. And I'm sorry for swearing, but that's what's coming through in the channeling, you know. Leave me alone. We have the Page of Cups coming through next, and this is him realizing that ultimately he's really just a small little boy, a small child. And here we have him imagining what could be, which is actually a manifesting technique. So in the glimmers of hope that are going on, depending on how deep the dark night of the soul is, but on those glimmers of hope, he's like, well, maybe it can happen for me. Maybe I can be successful. Maybe there's an ocean of water out there that's waiting for me. Bounty, bountiful, plentiful are words that are coming to mind. If we close up on the card here, we can see the love, and his heart chakra will burst open very soon, because he's going to realize that he was never alone. Wow. And then we have the Ten of Cups, and the Divine Feminine's been there the whole time, waiting there. She may own a Tibetan singing bowl, but she's been waiting the whole time. You know, we've been mates for a long time. This is divinely guided. This is a spiritual connection. This is a soul connection. You know, she kind of wants to swear back at him and say, why the fuck don't you just come over here and love with me, you know? Excuse my language today. But it's the truth. She's like, I don't just love you in this adult way. I love you because I can see your soul. I love the essence of you. And he's starting to realize the difference in her. And so very soon, within the next week or two, this realization of love is going to come to him, flooding to him. Some divine masculines may live near the water, or they may want to go near the water. But as he endures this dark night of the soul, he's going to come to the realization that he is love and that he needs love. You know, he can have the cars and the clothes and the shoes and the job and the, you know, the stuff. But true love is something that you cannot buy. You know, when all is said and done, and you sell that piece of real estate that you own, you've really, you know, if you've stripped yourself away from all the material belongings, is what I'm trying to say, then the truth is very obvious. You know, if you camped out on the beach each night and didn't have a place to stay and were homeless, what would be of most importance to you, apart from food and shelter, would be that you are loved, that someone loves you enough to care about you. And this is where I tell you that if you're guided, You can send a donation to me. I help the homeless and I help the poor. And if you're not guided to send a donation to my channel and you're guided to help with charity in some kind of other way, whether that's with volunteer work or monetarily, that's where I would add this in here. In my opinion, twin flames are here to raise the consciousness of the planet, to bring love and light to the planet, to bring hope when hope has been lost. Now, how do you know when hope is lost unless you've gone through that yourself? How do you have compassion for the elderly or for the poor or for children who are doing it tough? How do you have humanity as a priority? You go through things yourself. You go through challenges in life. You experience hunger or homelessness, or maybe you can't pay your bills this week. You experience some kind of turmoil. So when things crash down, whether that's an emotional crash or a monetary crash or a mental crash, it's within that rebuilding of life that you see the essence of what twin flames are. Twin flames mirror out all of these things to one another so they can experience the loss, the separation, the abandonment, this will never happen. It's, it's too far gone now that they're with the karmic, or, some cult took them, or some black magic took them, or, the pandemic took them, or whatever it is. The location difference, the cultural difference, the age difference. Twin flames are here to start a new idea of what love is. What is love? Love is kind. Love is present. Love is humble. Love is caring. Love is all of those things that if you had a really nice grandparent or parent, love is all of those things. It's that smile that you need to get you through the day. It's being tucked into bed. It's the smell of, warm cookie dough or freshly cut grass. It's offering a hand to someone who needs help in your community. It's giving love to yourself and to your family despite your differences. It's offering an apology when you know you're wrong, or offering an apology because you don't want to have a disconnection anymore. Love is the answer to every question that you've ever had, and love will continue to be the answer to every question that you ever pose. And twin flames are here on this planet to spread love and light, and that starts from within. And when you can negotiate that within, then you can come into a communion, with your twin flame, and then together you can light worlds. I'm sending you a beautiful day, night, afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you are in the world. I'm so proud of Divine Feminine for holding the space. Please be there for your Divine Masculine. He really needs you at this time. I look forward to reading the comments section as always. And if you need me, reach out to me via my email, in the description box below. Bye everyone. Have a beautiful day today, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.